Hey guys, King of Charmander here, to be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And today I bring to you a really... Okay, we're using Octillery with freaking Octazooka, okay? This is a total meme thing. Like, Octillery with Octazooka is okay. Okay, by all means, it's not going to shoot your elo up to 3069 or 3420, but you know what? 69... No, wait, no. 6420? I don't know. No, you can't fit 5 digits into the elo for Pokemon Go, so you know what I mean? I'm just, yeah. Anyways, Octillery is, in fact, a whole lot of fun, and of course, with the debuff, you can piss the unholy hell out of your opponent off. So, today is going to feature just a fun little spicy thing with Octillery. It has Octazooka and Gunk Shot. Fun fact, if you are able to Gunk Shot through shields, you can kill a is it Drudrigon? I don't know that. I don't know how to spell that dang thing's name, okay? So you can, well, obviously, Gunk Shot will also KO like any fairy in the meta, but very powerful, very interesting mod, and it's just freaking hilarious at what it can do. As you see here, it's going, yeah, you're gonna see it, and I tanked my elo a lot, so if y'all would subscribe, I really would appreciate it, because my elo went to garbage after this, man. It was so hard to find out win cons. I was like, you know what, maybe I could do this, 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 and I was like, yeah. But I learned a few things, thanks to using Octillery for the Love Cup. Anyways, my mental health tip for the day. So, since we are talking about an octopus and we are talking about fish, do you know that eating seafood can improve your mental health? Yes, it can. And it has to do with a lot of, you probably have heard this if you like if you eat or anything like that, omega-3s. So, omega-3 fatty acids, which you basically get by eating seafood. So, because the brain is an omega-3, it's like made of like omega-3s, it's like an omega-3 organ. If you eat seafood, it actually can improve your mental health. How does it do this? According to Foodable Network LLC, as you see here, almost half of adults will experience mental illness during their lifetime. Unfortunately, mental crisis has been on a steady incline. So, your diet impacts your physical health as well as your mental health. So, by eating seafood, you can actually reduce symptoms of schizophrenia, depression, ADHD, and other mental disorders. People who regularly eat fish are 20% less likely to their peers to experience depression. So, for those of you that don't have fish oil in your freaking vitamin, I supplement fish oil, so I don't really need to have it. Like, I have fish oil in the morning, and I have fish oil, in the morning, and I have fish oil at night, so I have it in my supplements, so I don't have to worry about omega-3s, but fish is mad good, so this is a great reason for you to start eating omega-3 fatty acids, or for you to take that fish oil supplement that you've been seeing out there. But yes, it does work out and it does help. Again, I take mine via supplements, so I don't have to worry about not getting my omega-3s. But as you see here, it is proven. Food improves your mental health. Yes. Without further ado, I bring to you Octillery for a really funny and memey video for the Love Cup Season 10. Let's get started. Alright, here are the battles. I lost a lot of freaking elo, so if y'all could subscribe, I would really appreciate you. Octillery isn't the best, but you know it's a lot of fun when you get the debuff, or the coin flip debuff. As you see here, we get legend on legend action, and this guy's probably like, what the heck is a freaking Octillery doing in front of me? So, you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna Octazooka to oblivion, and we're gonna try to get the debuff, and we do! And when you get the debuff on the first time, it's great because usually you don't have to shield the first move, like, you don't have to shield the first move at all, or even, like, subsequent moves. If you get -4, so if you get it twice, your opponent's probably like, are you freaking serious? This thing is a literal meme. If you've played Kingdra and Ultrally, this is the bane of existence, and as you see here, we get another freaking debuff, and because of this, I don't have to shield jack. I should be able to live this body slam, and then what we could do is we could probably even get to one more Octazooka, which is probably going to make my opponent even more pissed off if somehow, someway, well, I think -4 is your maximum. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but dang, bro. As you see here, we just debuffed the unholy crap out of this freaking poor Lickitung. At a -4, this body slam should barely do any damage, so I'm not going to do anything in here. We set the ball, we're going to straight ball out, we're going to freaking volt switch down, and then I'm going to, you already know, I go straight for the beams 99% of the time, 69% of the time actually, as you see here, 420 horsepower, and then hashtag get beamed, baby! I am impressed with your shiny Electrode. However, my shiny Electrode is better, and hashtag you just got beamed. And as you see here, we get a Wigglytuff, which is great. Well, actually, it's not that great, actually, because... So, I actually lose this battle, but I wanted to show you guys this one just because of the beams, because you already know what happens when you have a freaking Wigglytuff in the back versus Medicham. I just wanted, yeah, hashtag get beamed. But unfortunately, even though you beam through 2 shields, because we have a Medicham in the back... Actually, I think I do win. As you see, the game plan here is just try to punch the unholy crap out of this poor freaking Wigglytuff. And hopefully, Medicham XL is so freaking thick that we should be able to clutch out the W. We punch down, and as you see, I should be able to counter down, and we barely win this matchup. Oh, that's GG's. That was hella sweet. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Oh my god, I knew they were pissed. It was like, really, bro? -4? Really? It's like I wrote your name in the death note, you know what I mean? Put your name in there twice for a -4 deep. I'm just kidding. That's really messed up. Anyways, we get Talonflame into our Octillery. Then we get Milotic. I do not know why people... Well, actually, I kind of get why people are actually using Milotic, because if you don't have a low Momola, Milotic can... Excuse me. Holy crap. I need to drink more water. Speaking of water, we got Milotic in front of us. And as you see here, we get Surfed. Surf's up, bro. Literally. Well, it's not a slow, bro. It's Milotic. But as you see, Milotic kind of functions the same way. But it takes big damage from... Freaking one discharge does a huge level of damage, as you see there. Now, all we're going to do here is... We have a Talonflame, we have an Octillery, and we have a full Medicham, and we get Lickitung in the back. Mind you, that's a shiny Lickitung. And of course, King of Charmander recklessly goes for the beam, as always. Like I said, 69% of the time, I will go for the Hyper Beam. And as you see here, they respect the beam, which makes me really sad. Well, I'm impressed that you respect the beam, however, that I wish it went through, because for content. But anyways, it's fine. We have Medicham for this Lickitung, and we still have our... Octillery for that Talonflame. As soon as I set a Medicham, I can expect that Talonflame to come in relatively soon. So, we're just hoping here that shiny, golden, freaking Lickitung. Oh man, you are beautiful. I am so jelly. Like, you know, like Jellicent. Like, I'm hella jelly, bro. Like, I really wish I had one. I so wish I had a freaking shiny. I would have gone so hard for an XL if I had one, but I don't. So, I'm just gonna have to wait for the next Kanto event, or like whenever Lickitung comes out. Which kind of surprised me that they didn't do since it's Valentine's Day, there's no event that came out, so that would allow you to do that. And as you see here, with the Octazooka, it does big damage against a freaking Talonflame, and we get the debuff, which is great. But because you charge so fast with Lock-On, Octillery is going to be able to get, we're going to be able to get the 3 Octazookas pretty comfortably here. I'm going to shield 1 just in case. Like, Brave Bird does big damage. Actually, I don't even think I shield it. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, and then my opponent is just recklessly flame charging me to death. I think my idea here was that I want to save the shield, just in case. And I debuffed you anyway, so this shouldn't do a lot of damage. And as you see here, they just double flame charge. I'm like, oh, okay. So I overcharge this a little bit. I'm going to fire off this final Octazooka, and then we still have Medicham, so we should be able to just punch down. Or for some reason, we get to the next Octazooka, and that should be GG's. As you see, I'm recklessly tapping on the Octazooka. I'm ready to fire. Hit 1-2, the 50 cal Octazooka from the Red Octopus from Hell. And wait, shiny Octillery is out, right? Yeah, as you see here, we get the debuff. Well, yeah, we even get we get the Hail Mary debuff at the end. My opponent's like, bro, enough already. We live with a shield, and then Medicham just punches down for the W, and that's GG's. My god, this was, even though I tanked so much elo, this was so much fun. Like, everyone looked at the alternative, they're like, no way. And I'm like, way. It's a literal meme mod. But you know, Octillery is absolutely hilarious. And when they get debuff, you're like, really, bro? Just like straight up disrespect. Absolute disrespect. No respect, all disrespect. And here's a funny fact. I didn't know this. However, if you double debuff with Octazooka, you could actually beat a Medicham XL in the league. You could be one of the most powerful meta XLs of all time if you're able to get debuffs. I got this, and I was like, let's go! Getting debuffed more than freaking Goku whenever he dies, goes to hell, and comes back to life a bazillion times. No, seriously. No, wait, that's a bad comparison. Who in anime has gotten a really ridiculous debuff or got nerfed to oblivion after their inception? I'm trying to think. I am not too sure. Let me know in the comments if you know an anime character that I got debuffed to oblivion and should be really OP. Actually, no. That's right. Well, no, I don't want to say it because for those of you that haven't watched the Demon Slayer thing, yeah. If you watch Demon Slayer, caught up to it, the Sound Hashira. actually gets nerfed because, well, we're already at the thing. You probably guessed. He loses his arm and a leg. As you see here, we've been able to take out the Medicham thanks to our ability to debuff -4. And now I'm going to go straight for the beams. Of course, all ball, no defense. All offense, no defense. We are going to go straight for the beam, and hopefully this goes through shield. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. Although I would prefer if you do not respect the beam at this time. Hashtag get freaking beam. Oh yeah, it doesn't, yeah. You know, it's really sad they don't, man, I got so disappointed when they shielded. I was like, aw, dang it, man. We get the chip damage. We still have Medicham in the back. And basically, I'm banking that Medicham plus counter is going to be able to erase whatever this Lickitung has to offer and everything in the back. I will shield one move, though. There's no point in going for a 2-to-1 shield advantage in a Love Cup, especially if they have a Charmer in the back. So I'm going to punch down for the victory. I attempt to sack, and unfortunately, 1-2 fast moves. I was like, yeah, I was half a second behind or something like that. But it's okay. And as you see here, we get Alomomola. So, this is great, because you know why? As long as we have a shield, the only thing we have to do is literally straight power punch the unholy crap of Alomomola, because we're revved up so much. So I love against fighters against the fishy. Fighters can literally just straight run over Alomomola, just punching the living crap out of it. It's like One Punch Man, you know what I mean? I use that reference a lot, but, well, Fist of the North Star too, you know what I mean? Omaiwa no Shinjeru. Well, you're already dead, but, like, in this case, this Alomomola is still alive because it's so godforsakenly thick. But all we have to do is just punch down. I'm timing my counters right, and as you see there, he still get a freaking waterfall through. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. Power punch, keep pumping to oblivion. Gonna pup, and then we should be able to farm this thing down. And then I just say the power up punch for the back row. One power up punch should KO since we're like +4, 20. Nah, actually +4. I just put that reference in there for a reason. So the power punch goes through, and that's GG's. That was a really disrespectful battle because, yes, that's why I love Medicham XL versus the Fishy is very, very broken because, yeah, you could straight pup to death as you see there. And that's GG's. Next up, we get Stereolab. And, yeah. Well, every match at this point, like I mentioned before, you're pretty much going to encounter nothing but legends. We get a shiny Talonflame in the lead. I'm kind of mad jelly because I don't have one from Greatly, but you know, it's whatever. They switch into Electro. Is that an Electro? I actually wasn't paying attention at this time, so I fired the Octazooka, and it happens to be a Lickitung XL. And we don't get the debuff, so I'm like, oh, crap. So I'm going to get back in Octazooka, and then I'm going to switch into Medicham. So as you see, I'm able to catch, which is great. Medicham still has a very dominant matchup. We don't have to shield anything, unless this Lickitung is carrying Hyper Beam, which I doubt you are that cultured, sir. Absolute roastage for this moment. Then we should be just fine. So we're going to Octillery. We're just going to punch. You already know. We rev up with the power punch, and then we're just going to beat the unholy crap out of this poor Lickitung. They have Talonflame, and then we have something in the back. So we're going to have to... I'm like, I wonder what you have in the back row. But as you see here, body slimes don't do much damage at all. Yes, we're almost dead, but we should be able to farm down this poor little Lickitung. If they send in Talonflame, I can still get to a Psychic because Incinerate's going to take as you see, Incinerate, 5-turn move. So we can get the energy and we can fire at the same time comfortably. Yes, I will lose Medicham, but we grab a shield, or they don't like not to, and I'm like, why, bro? I'm guessing it's because they are not aware that Electrode was my back row. And as you see here, we're just vibing. Because all we have to do is just literally discharge to Oblivion. I should be able to break both shields, and I still should be able to get a third one because we have 2 shields. It's kind of an issue. Well, not kind of, because of the fact that, like, we have Octillery for that Talonflame, but at the same time, I don't know how much energy that Talonflame has. So we're just going to discharge to Oblivion, but we have 2 shields, so it's not like it matters anyways. We should be able to shield one thing from this Alomomola, and we should be able to shield a Brave Bird or whatever that Talonflame has to throw at us. KFC is not mighty on this day. In fact, I'm digging Chick-fil-A. As you see here, I should have fired before, right when I got the discharge, but that's okay because the Talonflame is going to come in anyways, and it would have melted me down. I just didn't want to get farmed. And I'm going to switch out anyways. I'm going to combo in, and I have an Octazooka banked, and all I'm going to do is go chicka boom boom. And that's GG's. Chicka boom boom. Or pew pew! Freaking Octillery go burr. Literally, that's all it is. Octillery go burr with the Octazooka, with a double debuff. The most disrespectful debuff in the game. -2. With a 50% chance, with such a high succession rate. The windshield. well, you're gonna be on my windshield wiper. Well, actually, I'm just gatekeeping at this point with a freaking Octillery. Octillery and Medicham. So you already know what happens. If we get 2 debuffs straight, we could possibly take back switch against Medicham. So let's hope that we get the same experiment from here. And freaking Octillery with lock-on is ridiculous. I contemplated on using Mudshot, since Octillery does have Mudshot with it, but I was like, you know what? No, I like lock-on. It's too much fun, and you generate energy ridiculously quickly to be able to get to those Octazookas. Fun fact, Gunshot can also KO things like Druidgron. I forgot what the heck that thing's name is, but Druidgron or whatever the heck not. We're gonna straight freaking Octazooka to victory. Octa. And as you see here, we don't get the second debuff, but that's perfectly fine. I should be able to just eat this if it's a power punch. Hopefully get to one more Octazooka. So as you see here, Octillery, even though my IVs are absolute freaking garbage, just because lock-on gathers so much energy, I get to one more freaking Octazooka, and this should KO. They elect a shield, and then I'm going to send an Electrode. We get the debuff, which is great, so I'm not going to shield anything that this Medicham has to offer. Because it's -2, we should be just fine. It's a power punch. That's perfectly fine. As you see, barely does any chip damage. They're going to fire another one, but as you see here, I do get a Volt Switch through. So we got 2 Volt Switches through. It's another power punch. That's perfectly fine. They got the regular attack back, and we have a bazillion energy for this Electrode. And you probably already know what King of Charmander is going to do. I'm going to go for the Discharge. Well, yeah, I should have went for the Beam, but you know what? Yeah, it's a freaking Mag Cargo, and the Mag Cargo would have resisted the beam. You're probably like, King of Charmander, it's not an excuse, bruh. You did not beam. How could you? Why? We thought you were cultured. We thought you were amazing. I am freaking amazing, glorious, and you can't see me. No, I'm not John Cena. And as you see here, this is gonna... It's a really funky lag, and I don't know why it's still doing that, but we should be able to get this Discharge, grab a shield, and then they're gonna probably fire their fast move, or their charge move. I still have 2 shields, so... Doesn't really matter what happens at this point. So, Rock Tomb goes off. We're going to shield it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to send in Medicham and attempt to punch down. And it doesn't work. And we've already seen this story before. All we're going to do is straight power up punch to victory. My opponent should realize that there's no way in heck he can win. Especially with a whole freaking Medicham still and a shield. And that's GG's. I hope you all enjoyed the memes, the Octazookas, the debuffs. And that you really enjoyed these battles. Because I lost a lot of elo because of it, man. And that's GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had a ton of fun seeing Octillery debuff the unholy crap out of certain mons and just... Dang, I felt... Wow. Yeah, I take a lot of elo, but as you see here, 50-50 is almost like 100%. As you see here, those double debuffs really do be killing y'all Pokemon left and right. As annoying as Kingdra is for Ultra League... It is also annoying when you have it with Octillery and with Lock-On. It makes Octillery an absolute freaking meme powerhouse for the Love Cup. If you've already made Legend, you're looking to have some fun. Here's an Octillery. May I interest you in well, no, it's 4-legged. Yeah, it's a 4-legged octopus. Yeah, 4-legged octopus known as Octillery. Which for some reason, Remoraid evolves in this thing, and I don't know how the hell there's any correlation with it. But you know what? It is not my place. It's the Pokemon world. Anything is possible. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. Do me a huge favor. You see these 2 little Charmanders here? Next to the bottom right there, there's the sub box. You put your mouse over it. You can easily subscribe from over there. I really appreciate my current subscribers. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed these battles and had a little bit of a laugh seeing those debuffs. Good luck on your Battle League sets, and I will see you guys on the next video. Charmander!